Good morning. This card, these colours have literally done my head in. I have struggled to find the fabrics. This is as far as I could get, and I ended up having to use my alcohol markers to get the right burgundy and that rust colour. I just didn't have anything with a dark enough rust. Even the rust dyed fabric wasn't dark enough. Anyway, the orange, I've kind of taken a bit of a liberty with that one. I've got a piece of orange silk in the background. This, what do they call it? Tangerine. You know, pale orange basically. It's kind of in there, but it's definitely in the top of the wings there, and a little bit in there, and ish there. And then obviously black is black. Yeah, it's been hard work. Anyway, that's that one. So I'll stitch that in a moment. Let's get the, now I'll say get the messy part out of the way. I'm going to use, because I had to use my alcohol markers to get these two colours in the end, I'm going to do pens rather. I don't know if you can see them even. So I've got two of my Inktense pencils. That's for the orange because I didn't quite have the right orange. And then I've got that for the black, which is just a Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pen brush thingy. And then this one is the burgundy colour. Wine red they call it, which would be right actually. And then this one is natural oak, which is near enough the rusty colour. We're going to play with it. So you can probably see I've drawn some little hexagons using my Helix hexagon marker, and I'm just going to play with that. I'm going to keep it real time for you again because I'm hoping it'll be a quick one. We hope. We can always hope. So I think the four that I've drawn, I'm going to do the four colours including black, and then I think I'll do the background in the orange, kind of like I've done on the sewn piece. So I'm going to get scribbling, and yeah, I'm planning to do some doodles on it. So if I do doodles, I will probably speed you up for that bit, but first of all, just get these coloured in. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying the normal speed, if you like. You'll have to let me know. I'm completely guided by you. I am filming this ahead, so I haven't got the comments from Tuesday yet, so I'm hoping you enjoyed it, or you might have been on there absolutely begging me to go back to speeding up. I don't know. We'll play it by ear on that one. Yeah, real struggle fabric wise with this one. But we kind of got there in the end by using the markers, which I did give myself permission to do at the beginning of this little project. Oh, you're huge. Yeah, we went to IKEA at the weekend. It was rammed, but never mind. Mainly because my oldest daughter, she does a lot for me, and I really wanted to. We've said no Christmas presents this year apart from the children, but I really want to, you know, treat her because she's on her own. She hasn't got a partner, so I said to her, I rang her on Sunday morning. I said, I want to buy you a Christmas present, and do you fancy coming to IKEA? And she's like, no, we're not buying Christmas presents for adults. I said, no, darling, you do so much for me. I said, unlike my father, I want to see you enjoying having a bit of my money while I'm alive and you're alive. So so off we toddled, off to IKEA. It was, I say it was rammed, it was busy. It wasn't too bad. I'm just grumpy whenever I go shopping, full stop, really. So yeah, so off we toddled. And the reason I wanted to go, or needed to go, was because I keep my fabrics in the big IKEA boxes. I don't know if you know the ones I mean, the big white boxes. And the bottoms dropped out of both of them now, so yeah, I needed to replace those. I've gone too orange now. And yeah, so yeah, it was nice. I picked up their big, I can't remember what they call them now. This is more rust than orange. What's going on here? It came out on the card. It was that colour, which was the colour I wanted. Oh well. Oh yeah, it's not too bad. Is it different to that one? Yeah. Yeah, so I picked up 3 of their, oh, now what are they called? It's their big plastic tubs with lids, not the see-through ones, the white ones. I can't remember what they call them, but they're so robust. They weren't the cheapest things on the planet, but yeah, the little bit of money that I get from YouTube, I thought, well, I'll use that. And so I got those, and then I bought her, she said, isn't it boring when you get older? Because she said, all I need is some new crockery. I said, yeah, I know what you mean. So I remember my mum taking me out and I bought something, I think it was a new teapot or something, and she said, is that all you want? And I went, well, yeah, actually I do just need a new teapot. So anyway, yeah, so I bought her some plates and bowls. Well, it was a really good set actually. It's just their plain white china. She really wanted the fancy blue pottery, which is very much like Denby, but she sort of was stood there, and I said, you get what you like, you know, I'm going to say £50, I said, and then, you know, so so she stood there for ages. Little one was getting bored, and she said, do you know what, she said, I've picked up these really nice sort of heavier china, but she said, you know, thinking about it, Eleanor dropped a plate the other day getting it out of the dishwasher, and she said, no, I'm going to go with the cheaper version. So she picked up for £15. It was a set with 2 pudding bowls, 2 pasta bowls, 2 dinner plates, and 2 side plates. And then additionally, she picked up, they do like a long square, I call them like a sandwich platter. You know, if you're having I don't know, like you're having a bowl of soup with some bread on the side or something. It's something to put your bread on and your bowl at the same time. So I've got hair in there. Yeah, so she picked up 2 of those. And she said, you know, I've still got 3 plates left. She hasn't managed to destroy 3 plates so far. So I said, oh, well done. So, yeah, so she got those. And then as we were going around, she sort of like, can I get one of them? And I went, yes. Can I get one of those? I said, yes. I said, you're nowhere near your 50 quid yet, because the dinner service plates thing was only £15. So, yeah, so anyway, she was very happy and very, she said, oh, Mum, you nearly brought me to tears when you said that. And I said, well, you haven't got anybody that spoils you, darling. I said, and, you know, as I say, unlike my father, I'd rather you, I'd rather see the pleasure, I'd get the pleasure from seeing you, you know, just having this very simple, you know, but yeah, she was chuffed to bits. So we left there, and then we went, we were going to get food there, but oh god, the queue was crazy. So there's a huge Tesco's near IKEA in Exeter, so we just went across there and just got a very simple meal deal sandwich type thing. So I said, yeah, that'll do. So she was very happy, bless her. She's like me, the little things, you know, we're definitely not fashion divas, and just the simplest things, we're quite happy with it, you know. Right, that looks a bit blah, but I'm going to go in there once it's dry and do some doodly pen work. Right, so let's just have a quick look and see if we've got anywhere near. So I think the burgundy's on, the rust is there, the orange, I'll say it's kind of in the background. Well, I'm going to say actually it's more that tangerine in the background, isn't it? Orange was that pen, and then black is black, and then there'll be some more black and maybe white. When it comes to the doodling, did I say it already? I might have done. I will probably speed you up for that, but at the moment, that will do for that side of it. Sorry, I'm just getting my baby wipe. I do reuse these, I'm not that naughty. I wait until they're super painty and then I use them in a project. Yes, that was Sunday. So yeah, I got me big Kugis, the boxes, really big. And the nice thing is, I'm hoping the fabrics will all just stand inside. Weirdly enough, I thought, oh, I'll get the are they called magazine boards, you know, to wrap the fabric around. But actually, the boxes aren't tall enough for A4 to sit in. It's fascinating stuff watching my videos. You're probably sat there going, yeah, okay. I've had enough, thank you. Right, so for sewing this, right, so this is what I've got. I'll walk through that. I'm going to use ordinary thread, sewing machine thread. This one my sewing machine absolutely hates, but it's kind of in the colours. And I'm going to do something with that. And then I've got the black Gutermann. That's it. I just, yeah, keep it simple sometimes. It doesn't need to be complicated all the time. Oh, I've got absolutely none of this stitched down. Yeah, I just fused the silk onto the back. I did interface these little cotton bits because I thought, you're going to blooming shred on me otherwise, especially the butterfly. So I put in there. I might stitch that bottom bit down first to stop that going everywhere. So that's just a piece out of the what they called bazaar fabric things. You really need to stay still. Right, okay. Yeah. It was quite a productive weekend actually, because I'm really enjoying. I don't know if you, I think, yeah, you might have seen my. So I'm looking for scissors now. Of course, they've disappeared. There they are. The wall hanging project that I'm doing. I'm really enjoying that. So it's just a little bit of fun on the side. Who doesn't like a bit on the side? Yeah, I was a bit nervous about using. I was nervous when I did the ATC challenge, I'll be honest, about using the book so thoroughly, but I think she got a lot of sales out of it, so hopefully she won't mind too much. You've got to be so careful because you're putting yourself out there into the public when you do YouTube. And it's like, oh, any minute now I'm going to get told that I can't do that. I don't know. It's fine, you fall off. Yeah. So it's a bit nerve-wracking, you know, doing this. Right, you really have to stop moving. Should have glued it down, really. Right, stay. Let's quickly get some stitches in there. Yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else exciting. No, there really isn't. It's my short week this week, and they're always great fun. I really enjoy the short weeks. Love my job. Yeah, so I'll have a bit of time to do some stitching on my wall hanging thingy. The trouble is, I mean, if you're not in the UK, if you are in the UK, you know exactly what I mean. By 4 o'clock, it's getting, well, they called it dimpsy down here in Devon. Getting a bit dimpsy. Which means basically you need to have all the lights on, and I find it really hard to stitch in dark. Well, like in, I won't say dark, yeah, I suppose I am going to mean dark, but in the dark under artificial light, I find it very difficult indeed. So I try not to do it. I mean, I'm struggling to see this black fabric here, I'll be honest with you. So yeah, my eyesight is definitely not the best at the moment. I don't know if I told you, when I went to the opticians last, he said actually your distance is getting better, because I've always been, I never know, is it long, short, I don't know, I can't see distances anyway, never have been able to. And he said that is getting better, and your close-up vision is getting worse. So you need new glasses. And I went, yeah, well, you can swing, mate. I ain't got the money for new glasses. I've not long had a new pair. That's the annoying thing, because if they said to me, yeah, you might want to hold off for a month or two, or maybe 6 months, make do with what you've got, because it looks like your prescription might change. No, 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 no. No, of course not. So, they can swing for a little while. I will carry on as I am. I can do this at arm's length, it's fine. Am I staying in shot? Yeah, there's a novelty. Right. I think just one more row. I think I'm going to go here. Yeah. So, my daughter has volunteered to have my father for Christmas, because he's still not talking to me, stubborn old goat. It's fine. He's lumbered with me for Christmas Day though, because the girl's dad is taking the youngest and the eldest out for Christmas dinner. It's not going to be that posh, I'll be honest with you. It's down the local Toby Carvery, which actually made me laugh when they said that. I was like, really? And they went, yeah. So, was it a lastminute.com? Yeah. All right, okay. Because it's not exactly a gastro pub, shall we say? But anyway, so yeah, they're being taken out to dinner by him. Annie didn't want to go, the middle one, because her partner, oh, he's so fussy with food, that would do my nut. Yeah, so she's cooking Christmas dinner for me and my dad, and obviously the kids and her partner and what have you. I couldn't be doing with somebody that was that fussy, I'll be honest with you. I don't know. Mind you, just the thought of living with a man again just makes me want to go, no. Quite like being single. I miss the companionship, but I don't miss catering to a man's needs. Maybe I just had super needy men. That's probably what the half of it was, I'll be honest with you. So, yeah, don't miss that. I like to be able to just sit there in the morning and think, right, what do I want to do today? And what do I want for my dinner? You get awfully selfish when you're single. Which it's just part of the course, I think. It's all about me, apparently. It's not going to work, is it? We'll put a bit of glue on that. It'll be fine. It's sticking in a book. Let's not worry about it. Right. Okay, so that's the black on. Wonder if I'm not doing something a little bit more fancier with that, but what? Let's get some colour. I think the reason I went for the orange on the background was I was struggling. These colours are just so dark. And if you know me, I do like a bit of bright. But it just wasn't happening. When we were going around IKEA, we like to go in the rooms. I think everybody does mind, you know, that they set up. And my daughter's like, well, what are you actually looking for? I said, my biggest frustration, I said, it's my craft room. She went, oh, you know, you get the, oh. And I said, I'm frustrated because, hang on, design thought. Will you fit under there? Because I quite like that fringy thing. Could do that. Yeah, so I get frustrated because I like the drawers I've got. They're the open metal. Again, I can't remember what they're called. Anyway, I said, but I like they're called Alex drawers because they have lots of little drawers in them. Like those, but when you pull them open, you've got, I wouldn't say half, but you've probably got a third of the drawer you can't see, basically. That's what I'm going to say. And I said to her, this is my frustration. I said, because, you know what it's like. You put something at the back of a drawer and that's that. So I said to her, the only thing that I can think to do is to actually, I mean, it would be a heck of an investment, but invest in kitchen drawers, because when you pull those open, hang on, we've got a tangle. When you pull those open, they come all the way out, and of course, you get to see your whole drawer. So she's like, oh well, why don't you get some of those? And I went, yeah, look at the prices, and they were ridiculous. But I thought, maybe what I need to do is approach this like I'm redoing a kitchen. What the flipping heck has happened here? Like I'm redoing a kitchen, and actually, take the hit, because it would just be a one-time thing. Because when I move out of here, I'm not going to stay here forever. When I can move out of here, I can obviously take them with me, and I'd never have to buy them again. And I guess it would be a case of sort of planning it like you're planning a kitchen. Because what I really miss is having worktop. I mean, I've got this desk here, and then I've got a smaller desk where I have my sewing machine. But I'd like more desk space, because if I want to get my embellisher out, I have to put the sewing machine away. Oh, flipping heck, come on. Yes, I could have it over here, but because I have all my pens at the back here and things like that, I feel crowded. I don't feel like I've got any space. So I guess I'd like a lot of workstations, but with lots of storage, because I've got lots of bitty bits. Again, I love the drawer things that I've got, the metal ones, but it always looks messy. So, but again, I don't like those Alex ones, because you just can't see half of what's in your drawer. So it is kitchen ones. So my daughter's like, oh, I'll have a look, I'll keep an eye out on Facebook. I said, darling, even if it's a kitchen breakdown, all you're going to get is probably one set. I said, because they are so expensive. Most people only have 1 or 2 sets of drawer units in their kitchens. So, I said, no, don't worry. I said, I think what I'll do, I'll give it till the new year. And I'll really start saving. But as I say, they are so blooming expensive, and I can't DIY it. I don't have the tools, and I don't have the skills, I'll be honest with you, because I know I see a lot of women on YouTube, and they're, oh yeah, I did this, I did that, I just did this and do the, no, I just don't think I'd manage it. So if my brother did live so far away, I'd employ him to do it, but he does. So yeah, it's and if I got a carpenter in, it would just, well, I say that, would it? See, my neighbour's a bit of a handyman. I might actually, oh, that's a good point, Susan, well done. Because if they could build them, I think it would work out a lot cheaper than buying a ready built set of drawers. Because really it's just the wood, isn't it? And obviously, the drawer mechanisms. I wouldn't want it fixed to the wall, because well, we're not allowed to in rented properties anyway, so yeah, that could be an option. Actually, I might have a little chat with my neighbour, see if it's something that he's got the skills to do. He does, he's self-employed as a handyman, so he might be able to do it. Yeah, that's pretty. Right, let's get these random blocks of colour on here. Which way around was I going to go? I think I was going to go that one on there. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah. So, lots of things going on. So much I'd love to do. Can't wait for the day when I can actually buy my own house. And then I can just put up shelves everywhere. And fix things to the wall. Because I've got a Kallax unit next to me right now. Sort of what are you? You're a 2x4. And it's got all my books in it. And it's literally leaning again off the wall. I mean, if ever the kids were up here more often, I would just say, you know, sod it, I'm fixing them to the wall, but they're not, and it doesn't. The floor doesn't move, you know. In my old house, the floor used to literally wobble as you walk past it, but this one is fairly solid, so I tend not to worry too much. But yeah, I think if they were in here more often, I would say, yeah, I think I'm going to fix that to the wall before the grandchildren die. It's not the best way, is it? Oh, I should have put more thread on. I want to do lazy daisies, do I? Yeah, I do. Right, hold on, let me... But it's like everything in life, isn't it? You know, there's so much you want to do, and it's just... money, money, money. It's all about the money. I've got a ton of news to share with you, but I can't at the moment, so it's I can't say anything until May. So gotta right. Actually, I might go with that darker one. What did I? Yeah, I did the crazy one, didn't I? Let's put on plenty of this. Yeah, that's about it really. Nothing much more exciting to report. This time of year, when I was with the girl's dad and obviously had the children, oh, it used to be bedlam. It was like, right, let's go to Tesco's supermarket and fill up the freezer with all the stuff for Christmas and yada yada yada. Don't have any of that anymore. Did I enjoy it? Yeah, I probably did actually. I was one of those people that like to be super organised and have everything ready well before Christmas. Presents done, wrapped. My kids were so good because I used to wrap them all and keep them in my bedroom under a big blanket or something, and you know, they never went rummaging. They were so good. They didn't. I don't think they actually knew what was under there. This pile just kept growing. And then Christmas Eve, used to make sure they were absolutely totally out of it, and used to sort of walk it all down the stairs. So put it under the tree. Oh, those were the days. That's when Christmas was Christmas. I didn't used to like the 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning wake up call, but you know, that's what it's all about when you're a kid. It's the only time we used to get sweets when we were kids. Oh, dear Lord. Yeah, we weren't really... My nan used to come over with Twixies. Oh, it was absolute luxury. And my favourite was what are they called? I haven't had one for yonks. I can't remember what they're called. Bounty chocolate coconut. Or yeah, she always used to get me a Bounty bar. That is going well, isn't it? What the heck? I'm determined to do the lazy daisies. It's all shifted, but I'm just like, whatever. It's fine. Oh, come on. Play nice. Yeah, I was just thinking, we just didn't have sweets when we were kids. We were allowed a sixpenny jamboree bag when we were kids. and it was literally, it was sixpence, old money, and it used to have fruit salad, flapjacks, or no, blackjacks, not flapjacks, blackjacks. Did it have a bubble gum? Anybody out there about the same age as me, you must remember a sixpenny jamboree bag, or maybe it was a London thing, I don't know. Was it all over the country? I don't know. Oh, did it have a sherbet dip in it as well? I think it might have done. And it was sixpence, which is the same as our little 5 pences now. Little 5p's. Yes, I was at school when we got decimalised. I was absolutely fascinated by the new coins, actually. Because, you know, we had the 50 bob note and the big pennies and what have yous. Farthings. Were they farthings? I can't. Yeah, and then we had these beautiful shiny coins with hexagon shapes, and oh, I thought they were beautiful. We soon got rid of the half p's, didn't we, in the UK? Do you remember it used to be 99.5 and my mum used to say, oh, just make it £1. She used to get so narky about it. She was not the most patient of people, my mother, bless her. God rest your soul, mums. Yeah, she was funny. I've so turned into her, it's unbelievable. So outspoken. They think it's hilarious at work. My manager keeps saying to me, you really ought to go into these forums and do that. I said, Lara, I'd be chucked out. I said, they don't want to hear somebody that talks an ounce of sense. I said, because you know I don't have a social filter. It does make her laugh. So I'm just going to do some really random stitching here. I might put some antennae back on, actually, because I did chop them off. Because I'm rambling on and I'm not doing... Right, let's put you up there. Oh, let's do a pistol stitch. That would be a good idea. Stay. Oh, see, this thread. It's beautiful. It's a pain in the you-know-what to work with. Right, stay, stay, stay. Do not come out of that knot. There. Yeah, there's a young girl at work, Jerry. She said, you have me in stitches. She said, you don't give her monkeys, do you? I said, no, I really don't. Not anymore. Even the manager's in there. I'm like, oh, just go away. You're annoying me. And they give you a bit of a look and I'm like, oh, I don't care. Go away. I'm so ready to retire. I'm not interested. I've sent you an email. I really just don't care. I'm sorry. But what do you want? Yeah, I've got no patience for work anymore. I don't want to work. I want to do this. This is what I love doing. I want to talk to you guys more. Without this burden around here to blooming work. It's Tuesdays. Tuesdays are the worst days because I have to go into Exeter, into the county hall. Oh, it drives me nuts. It's such a waste of blooming time. But never mind. I do it. I suck it up. I get on with it. When they start, if they do make the changes, because they're on about charging us for per mile driving. Yeah, well, I'm just going to say, well, do you know what? I'm going in going into the office for no reason, because there isn't a reason. We can all work from home quite easily. And actually, I'm not paying it. I'm not paying the mileage. And I think I might just actually get rid of the car and just use public transport. I've still got another 3 years before I qualify for my bus pass, but yeah. Because it's just not going to be worth going anywhere, really. I think a lot of retailers have kicked right off because people, especially, I mean, down here where I live, there's a place called Trago Mills, which you have to travel to. I don't even think there's a bus that goes there. I'm trying to think. No, I don't think there is. Anyway, and it's kind of like he owns the woods, but it's like a massive discount place, warehousey type thing, and it's huge. It's massive. I've been going there for, well, since Kath. I mean, she's 41, 42 this year, bless her. Well, yeah, she'd have been a baby when I was going there. So yeah, I've been going there for a long time, seen it change and all the rest of it. But people, well, I suppose they would still travel out there because it is a bit of a bargain central sometimes, not all the time. You can sometimes be a little bit overpriced, I'll be honest with you, but yeah, and it sort of makes you wonder if places like that would just basically die a death. That's what the point I was trying to make. But then I guess you would just do, I do think some people do trips that they really don't need to do. They could just, I'm just tacking this down, by the way, I'm not doing anything special. They could just make do with not going out in the car so much, I guess. But there it is. Can you imagine that? If you're in the States, can you imagine that if they put that kind of a levy on your driving anywhere? You pay for every mile, not, you know, not your road tax like we pay here. You would pay for every mile that you do. You lot would have a fit, wouldn't you? Throw the government down. Well, it's all right. It's bright, it's colourful. That'll do. Right. God, I've been rambling, and I see. This is the trouble. If I know I'm going to edit, I don't talk. Right. Stop laughing to yourself, you crazy woman. Right, let's put a few doodles on here. I might speed this bit up because then I can just sit back and chill. And I haven't had to shout at the cat today. I apologise for the last video. I know I was doing, but she does this pitiful wow, wow in the background. It drives me bananas. So yeah, I keep forgetting that the camera's on and that my mouth is that close to the what's it called? Microphone, I suppose. Yeah, so I apologise for that. I don't shout at her all the time, just when she's doing that noise. Because I know there's no need for it. Right. Okay, I'm going to speed you up at this point. I want to do some doodles. I want to play. I'm going to cut this out so it's easier to turn around. And I need to go and blow my nose, so I'll be back in a moment. Right, doodle time, sorry. I'm not coming down with a cold, I'm fine. Right, I'm doodling. I'll see you on the other side. I want to do these flowers. Right, that'll do. I had to do a bit of doodling. I'm sorry. It was a need, not a want. Need to be careful, it's still quite wet, that white. You watch, I'll put my hands right in it in a minute. There, okay. Well, quite happy with that. I'll say, when I was doing it, when I was trying to find the fabrics, oh my god, I was so uninspired. Where's your book, Zeus? Oh, there. Right, let's get these stuck in. Now I do the dreaded. Oh, I hope it's better colours next time. Oof, new page. Right. The colours aren't perfect. They really, really aren't. I did struggle with this one, so it's fine. Ooh, which way around do we want you? I think I like you that way. Are you dry? Again, as soon as you want this to go back to being fast forwarded when I'm doing the stitching and what have you, I will speed up that doodling bit because that'll do your head in. Let's do that one on there. Yeah, just let me know. I know somebody said it made their eyes go squiffy, so I put it on fast forward. I mean, I must admit sometimes it is a little bit too fast, but my goal was to keep these videos under half an hour, but I can't seem to be able to do that. So that's why I've been speeding them up. So, which is the only reason. I want it to be quick projects, not sitting there for an hour, which is what they end up being. The trouble is, I relax, I sit back, I chill, I get in the zone. And obviously today, I took your head off. Oh, I can't see if I'm going straight. Let me stand up. I need to leave a little space there. That'll do. Right, so that was, I put my pens away. Stop putting your pens away. So that was card 66. Very hard work. We had the burgundy. Oh, it's sticking. Rust. Orange, which to me was a very burnt orange anyway. Tangerine, which I don't know where our tangerines come from. Ours aren't like that at all. And then black. So yeah, kind of got there. It's kind of all right. Are you ready? I'll leave that out. Did I scribble it off? I think I did, didn't I? 66, yeah, I did. Right, let's see. Oh, sorry, let me give you a close up. Sorry, that was the scissors. That'll do. I'll leave that there for a thumbnail. That's the word. Let's try this dreaded. Oh, no, not Tim. Oh, his 5-hour hoopla. It was like, whoa, that was a long one. Right, and random.org. No, minimum 4, because we've done that. Must have cancelled it again. Right, so 4 and 250. Is the light on it? No, that's okay. All right, generate. Come on, be nice. 31. I say it with dread in my voice. Oh. I think it's going to be another dark one. Oh, no. Oh, sorry, I bet that's right in your eyes. Sorry, let me move it out of there. Oh, pretty. Candy box. Okay. It's probably going to be really hard to do. Anyway, right, so card 31. There we are. Box of chocolates. I think some of you have done this one. So choose something out of box 2 if you have. Oh, flipping. Oh, see, scarlet again. Oh, my God. Oh, at least there's a hot pink in there. See, now that says beige. I'm sorry, that's green. So not looking at the colour names. So we've got pink. Looks like really dark brown. Well, it's going to be chocolate, isn't it? Well, it's dark chocolate. That's pale green to me. Reddy scarlet. And a very pale blue again. So there we are. A little bit of delight for next time. Right, see you on the next one. It'll be a Tuesday, won't it? Bye. Right, a slight addendum. I just realised we've done 31. I was just going to go and colour it in, and we've already done it, so I'm going to draw again. Flipping heck. I thought he looked familiar. Oh dear lordy, Susan, your brain. Right, let's generate another one. Number 58. Oh dear. Yeah, I sat there looking at it. I was saying, went to mark it off. Yeah, you've already done that one, you daft bat. Right, okay, let me put this one back in. Right, what was it? 58. It's going to be a dark one again, isn't it? I've got a funny feeling in my waters. Oh lordy, yeah, looks like it's going to be. Oh, okay, we've got a forest. Okay, we can go for the greens on this one. Now let's check. We haven't done 58, have we? No, we haven't. Right, it's there. Right, okay. Hurrah. Right, let's get you out of the way. I'll put this on the end of the video. I'll sat there scratching our heads. Okay, it's a very pretty picture actually. Very moody. So they're calling it olive, apple, kale, dark green and black. Oh, that's going to be fun. Right, so don't worry about number 31. I literally just started editing the video, thought, oh, I'll just mark that off. We've already done that one. So I'll put this on the end of the video. So that's next Tuesdays. Right, try again. See you then. Bye.